So jumping straight into one of the first steps that you need to take when it comes to doing eBay dropshipping, which is that you need to sign up and build your account. And when I say sign up and build your account, what I mean by this is that you need to go over to ebay.com if you're based in America and register for an account, or go over to ebay.co.uk if you're based in the UK, and anywhere else that you might be based in the world, you're going to go over to that particular eBay domain. And when I say build up your account, what I mean by this is that you shouldn't start dropshipping straight away. A lot of people message me and complain that their eBay account has been restricted because they started dropshipping. But one of the main reasons why that happens is because you're not really able to dropship straight away. So what you need to do first and foremost is sign up for an account, make sure that you verify all of your information, your personal details, your name, address, email address, all of that. Then what you want to do is wait maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks before you start listing products and dropshipping. And in between that time, I advise a lot of beginners to maybe buy something fairly cheap so that eBay can see that you're a real person that's looking to use your eBay account in a legitimate way. In summary, the mistake that you want to avoid is to open up your account on day one and start dropshipping straight away. That's something that you need to avoid. Moving over to the next step that you need to be aware of, which is that you need to find your first product that you're looking to sell. Now, when it comes to finding a winning product that you can start dropshipping, there's so many different ways that you can do it. There's so many different softwares and tools that are out there. And one of the ways that I would personally do it right now is by using a tool called AutoDS. Now, AutoDS has so many different functions that's going to help you on your dropshipping journey. And I'm going to show you a lot of them later on in this video. But once you've clicked the link in my description down below and you've signed up for a 30-day trial with AutoDS and you've logged into your account, you're going to see this page over here called Winning Products. Now on this page, AutoDS are able to show you all of the different products that so many different people are having success with right now as we speak. And if I just click onto the actual marketplace, again, you're going to be presented with all of these different bestsellers. So this is a great place to go to, especially if you're confused on exactly what item you want to start selling. Now, specifically, the way that I like to use AutoDS is to stay on the marketplace just like this, and you're going to need to set the settings over here in terms of where you're planning to ship to. For now, I'm going to leave it as the United States. But what I also like to do is come over here to supplier and click on AutoDS suppliers. Then I like to come over here to where it says fast shipping. And the reason why I like to come over to this page is because I'm going to be able to see all of these different products that's going to be able to get to the customer within 2 to 4 business days. So if you're looking to drop ship to customers within the US, then this is definitely a great place to start when it comes to finding a winning product to sell. There's so many different items to choose from. Right now on the screen, you can see all of these different furnitures and wardrobes and things like this. But if I just scroll down a little bit more, there's so many other items that you're going to be able to choose from. It's just a case of just scrolling down and seeing which item stands out to you. So if I just scroll down slightly, there's this item over here, which is a rechargeable LED headlamp. And over here, we can see that we're going to be able to get it to the customer within 4 to 6 business days, which is really, really good. But before I even think about moving forward when it comes to selling this particular product, the next thing that I need to do is use an actual eBay product research software to make sure that people are actually spending money on it. Because if I'm able to see that a certain amount of money has been spent on a particular product, it's going to give me the encouragement to know that I could potentially take a piece of that market. One common mistake that so many beginners make is that they try and sell an item because they think that it's a good item, when in reality, no one is spending money on it, no customers are searching for it. And one of the best product research tools on the market right now when it comes to selling products on eBay is Zik Analytics. And I've just logged into my account over here, and once you create your account by clicking the 7-day trial link in my description down below, and you've clicked on the product research tab, this is the page that you're going to see. So it's very important to make sure that you set the shipping location correctly, and you also set the eBay site correctly as well. And because I'm using the United States as an example for today's video, I'm going to leave it as United States over here, and I'm also going to select ebay.com. And in this section over here, I'm going to type in the keyword for the item that we're looking at today, which is LED headlamp. So I'm just going to type it in there like that, and then I'm going to click on search. Okay, perfect. So Zik Analytics has now come back with some information that's going to help me make a decision on whether or not I want to list this product on my eBay account. So first things first, as you guys can see over here, the sales earnings is almost $30,000 in the last 30 days. So this is definitely a lot of money. I like to look for items that maybe have a minimum sales earnings of around $20,000. Of course, the higher the better, but this is definitely a good start. And I also like to look at the successful listing percentage as well. And as we can see, This particular keyword has a 91% successful percentage, which means that if I was to list this item today and get my listing on the first 2 pages of eBay, I'm going to be able to have a 91% chance of making a sale, which is obviously really good as well. So far so good. This product looks like it could potentially be a winning product. So now that I'm leaning in towards the decision of selling it, what I'm going to do next is move over to the next step, which is that you now need to list the product that you found. And this is where AutoDS is going to come into it, because in addition to being able to see all of these different winning products, you're also able to use it when it comes to connecting a product from any supplier, well, most of the suppliers anyway. For example, CJ Dropshipping, AliExpress, Alibaba.com, Amazon, whatever supplier that you're looking to use when it comes to doing eBay dropshipping, you're going to be able to use AutoDS as a middleman when it comes to connecting the product from that supplier onto your eBay store. But what you need to do first and foremost before you're able to list any product that you found on your eBay account, you need to connect your eBay account to your AutoDS account. And the way that you can do that is by clicking on this option over here. And as you guys can see, I've already added 2 of my eBay accounts and 1 of my Shopify accounts. These are all different test accounts that I use when it comes to testing different products. But when it comes to you now adding an eBay account for the first time, you're going to click on add store over here. And as you can see, you've got all of these different options to choose from, whether an eBay store, Amazon store, Shopify, Facebook, etc., etc. But in this case, we're looking to connect an eBay store, so I'm just going to click on this one. Then you're going to need to select the eBay target in terms of which country that you're going to be selling in. So if you're based in the US, you're going to leave it as that. If not, you're going to select whichever one is applicable to you. And then once you've selected whichever one you're happy with, you're then going to click on finish, and you're going to have to now sign into your eBay account and go through that entire process. But once you have connected your eBay account and you're ready to list your product, what you need to do is click on the item that you're looking to sell. So in this case, I'm looking to dropship this one. And from here, I'm going to read through all of the information to make sure that I'm happy with the item. I'm also going to look at all of the different images just like this. I'm going to double check the price and make sure that I'm happy with it. But it's going to be a fairly straightforward process, because all I need to do is just click on import draft just like that. And as you can see, the item has been added to my drafts. And if I want to check the progress, I'm going to be able to click on this option. And then from this step, it's just going to be a simple case of just making sure that I'm completely happy with all of this information. So for example, the title, the category, the tags, the shipping method, the description, all of this information is going to be automatically uploaded. So if I want to add anything or change anything, I'm going to be able to do that over here. I'm also going to be able to look at the images that was used. If I want to delete a particular image, I'm going to be able to do that. Very easy, just by clicking on any one of these different options. And one of the good things about using something like AutoDS is that if you want to optimize the title or the description by using AI, you've got that option by just clicking on this option. So for example, if I just click on it just like this, if I want the title to have a specific tone, I'm going to be able to make it more professional, more sellable, more funny, whatever it is. I'm going to be able to select it over here. I'm going to be able to select the temperature as well. And then if I wanted AI to write a specific title and description, it's going to be able to do it for me. In this case, I'm not going to do that, but you've got that option as well. Now from this point, it is important for me to let you know to focus on doing SEO, which is search engine optimization. One key thing that every single beginner out there needs to remember is that eBay is essentially a search engine. Customers go on there, type in specific keywords, and eBay shows those products or the results to that particular person. So for you to be at the top of the eBay search results on page 1 or page 2, you need to make sure that you're bearing this in mind. So focus on using the best keywords possible within your title, within your actual description, and within your item specifics as well. And because I'm just showing you this as an example, for now I'm going to click on save and import so that it's going to get automatically uploaded to my eBay account ready for customers to buy. And perfect, right there, as you guys can see on this brand new eBay account that I set up, the product that I've just listed is available for customers to buy. I was able to successfully add it to my store. The title, the pictures, the description, everything has been uploaded. I've only set it to 1 quantity because, again, I'm just showing you this process as an example. But that's how easy it is when it comes to using something like AutoDS to list products when it comes to doing eBay dropshipping. And this brings me on to the 4th step that you guys need to know throughout this entire process, which is that you need to repeat the listing process. So after you've listed your first product, you found the winning product, you're happy with it, you can't necessarily stop there. You're going to have to find another winning product and another one and continue listing as many winning products products as possible. If you're able to build your store up with around 10, 20, 30, 50 different winning products, then of course all you're doing in that case is increasing your chances of you being able to generate sales every single day. And the good thing about using something like AutoDS is that once you do build up a certain amount of winning products in your store and you started generating sales, you're not necessarily going to have to sit there and remember exactly which supplier that you've used for which product. And you're not going to have to sit there with your credit card in your hand and go over to your supplier's website and buy the product, copy and paste in your buyer's information, because you're going to be able to use auto fulfillment, which is where AutoDS is going to automatically send the product to the customer, and because they know exactly which supplier that you've used, because you've already synced the supplier and the product with your eBay store, they're going to be able to know exactly what to do automatically. But whatever the case is, or whatever you decide to do in regards to that, you just need to make sure that you remember to repeat the listing process. And if you're able to remember that the more winning products that you have, the more likelihood of you being able to make sales, this is going to increase your chances of you being successful when it comes to making money online with eBay dropshipping. But this now brings me on to one of the final things that you guys need to know if you are a beginner that's looking to dropship on eBay, which is that you need to work on increasing your selling limit. Now, the way that eBay works, for those of you that don't know, is that they don't give the same amount of selling privileges to every single seller on the eBay platform. Different sellers are allowed to list a certain amount of products. It's not the same as, let's say, Shopify, which is where you're able to build your own e-commerce website and you're able to list as many products that you want on day one. You're going to be restricted to a certain quantity of products that you're allowed to sell. So as you start building up your eBay account, as you start generating sales, you need to also have the mindset of increasing your selling limit, because the more you're able to build this up, the more products that you're going to be able to sell. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. It allows me to know that you guys like this type of content. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification. And if you want to get a little bit more information about what it takes to build up an eBay store and all of the different tips and tricks that I didn't really talk about today, then I would advise you to go over to www.projectebay.com, because over there what I've done is created a full step-by-step guide as to everything a beginner will need to know if they're looking to be successful with an eBay business. So you can either check that out by visiting the website that's on the screen right now, or you can click the first link in the description down below. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break down some other things that you may need to know when it comes to getting started with a dropshipping business in general, then make sure you click the link right there. Check that out straight after this one, because it's already helped out so many people and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.